Okay, guys, I have another news update for you guys. Now, I've talked about this in some of my videos that I was gonna let you guys know. Just so you guys know, because I don't want to leave you guys hanging here a bit. I am uploading videos, but I do want to say they probably won't be happening as much as lately. Because, well, the thing is, though, is I do want to clarify, I did actually go to the doctor. I was gonna make this video beforehand, but I was like, you know what, I want to wait till I go to the doctor. Because I was thinking about making it last night, because I was trying to get the other videos caught up a bit on my, news thought side. Now, I still have to upload them. They're not all uploaded as recording this, but most of them are. But that said, though, I am wanting to make, videos for you guys, and I'm still going to be uploading them, but it might be a little bit, crazy, because, I'm going to be getting taken off one of my medications, but, I'm going to be slowly taking it off of me, so I might still feel a little bit nausea and all that, but I've been having some problems with this medication. It's been making me very dizzy and nauseous. Not like my appetite's been off and on. Like even right now, I'm kind of having problems. So I'm having problems, It's like my other video uploaded. That's good. That about that too. I'll talk about that in a second too. About the uploading thing, but yeah, I'll talk about the medication first. But yeah, the medication, I went to the doctor and all. So, I'm going to be getting, I didn't think they were going to take me completely off of this medication. I don't remember how to pronounce it. I just call it the E medication, but it's obviously something else. I think it's called Electrosif, or, no, that's not right. So I can't remember the name of it. It's for like, I think it's for like, anxiety or something, I think is what it's for. I think it's called Electrosif or something like that. It's something like that. I don't remember. It's one of those weird medications. I swear, medications. If you think prehistoric creatures have some strange names, you haven't seen nothing yet with medication. Medication, has all these weird names and all that, like. They sound like they were made by non-humans, It's kind of weird. They have all these fancy names for them, but, I guess it's better than just naming them letters and numbers like they do with the freaking planets and the galaxies and all that out there, but, I don't know, but yeah, basically that's kind of the thing, though, it's like, I don't know, it's just kind of, there's all these weird names and all that, so I can't remember them, but, I am getting taken off of it, but I can only get taken off of it, like, slowly at a time, so there might be some side effects. They're doing that so it doesn't, like, cause me, a lot of problems. So, starting tomorrow, I'm gonna be taking it, like, I'll take the medication, but I'll be taking it, I'll take it like I'll start taking like 20, not 25, of it, and then next week I guess, it'd be next week, I guess on Thursday, because that's when I'm starting this, I'll be, starting to take my, I'll take my medication, I'll start going down, to 10 and then 5, and all that. I'm surprised they don't do 15, but I don't know, it'd be kind of probably hard to cut it. I guess to be fair, I could cut the bigger one in half and then and then go down to 15 that way, but I guess they're gonna do it with 10 and all that, so that'd be a huge jump and all that, and then I'll be going down to 5, and eventually they're just gonna take me off of it, and I don't know if it'll have any, I don't know if I'll be getting put on another medication or not, but I've been having some bad depression too, where it's been off and on, so we're gonna see what happens here, but, it's it's not as bad as it was. Before that, that's why they upped it, because I was having I was just not having much of emotion at all. So they're gonna try to take it off of me completely and see what happens. If not, they'll put me on something different, So, yeah, there's that. Also, the other thing I wanted to talk about, I was gonna talk about this. I was talking about the uploading thing. So, uploading videos on my platform. Sometimes, I don't know why it does, but sometimes it'll take hours to days to upload. I don't know why the hell it does that. I don't know if it's because my system gets full of memory. I don't know, because I feel like even right now it's kind of full, but it still uploads them. So I don't know what's going on there. So if some videos are not uploading right off the bat, that's kind of why, it's just being weird. Also, there's another thing I want to talk about too with the, I told you guys my dad's having he's gonna have a girlfriend. It sounds like they're gonna move in together, so, making videos might be a bit harder, because I do better making videos, without people around, I do. I feel like it just, because having, people, I don't know, it's kind of distracting for me, so, it's like when I'm reading something, I was actually trying to, I'm supposed to mark stuff, while Mama was talking to, my doctor. I heard her name's Dr. Shin, by the way. She replaced Dr. Hall. I like also these doctors' names. It's kind of funny. Dr. Hall. We had Dr. Hall from a hallway, and then we have Dr. Shin. Like a knee. Or actually, no, wait. Shin is Shin and knee? No, wait. Shin is. I think I've heard people say if you get kicked in the shins or something like that. I don't know. That's what I've heard people. A lot of people I know just say balls, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. But that's what her last name is, so it's very interesting. But yeah, I don't know. A lot of doctors have those names. Not all of them, but there are a lot of them that I have that have. There's a doctor I had in the past called Dr. Stroud. It's like a normal name, but there are a lot of them where I've had, doctors, that have had weirder names and all. It's kind of weird. But I guess I did have a doctor with a last name, Dr. Lukemeyer. His name's Craig Lukemeyer. He's actually got a normal name, so I don't know. But I do tend to have a lot like that. So those weirder names and all that. But that said though, I will say that yeah, because she's gonna be moving in, it might be a little harder for me to upload videos, because she works from home, so it might be a little harder to upload videos. But I'm still gonna try to get them done. I am. Plus, I'm still gonna be going to my mom's on the weekends, So I'll probably, what I'll probably do is I'll probably get that stuff done, I could probably, get it done and all that. Or if I have an appointment, I could just ride in with my dad or something. And I'm actually thinking about getting a job at Slackers too. I'm talking about. I think I'm finally able to get them to persuade me to do. I tell you, guys, real quick. I'm gonna get a little bit off topic with what I'm talking about here, but this has been really pissing me off. So they won't let me leave my fucking dog at home and all that. So trying to get a job and all that is kind of a pain in the ass. To be fair though, I can't drive, because I lack, I have to have focus. And due to my ADD, I cannot really drive. So I suggested riding in with my dad to the shop. And then I could just go, take a bus or something in there. But apparently they got that pissed off or jumping my ass about leaving the dog at home and all that. And I was just why can't I just leave him home? Other people do it all the damn time. I don't know. And then they're always bitching about something. And apparently, then it now it's about him having to go to the bathroom, which I guess that one's more of a reason, but the other one was stupid. It's you can't just leave him home by himself and all that. I'm he has a cat at home. Now we got two of them and all. They were still bitching about it. it's really annoying. Sometimes I feel like I'm being controlled by my parents, or I guess Mama and my dad, kind of being controlled over here. I've had some issues with my mom in the past too, but at least she doesn't do this kind of crap though, but she has done some other stuff too, but that's actually why it took me so long. Believe me or not, I actually was I wanted to make YouTube videos for a long time. I actually wanted to make them since I was in Hannibal, but I couldn't really, there was too much chaos at the house in Hannibal and all that, and I like I said, I work better not having, this stuff going on. Plus, they were screaming. My mom and Andy were screaming at each other, fighting. My stepdad, which is Andy, was doing drugs and all that, and my siblings were screaming as well, fighting, and they were also chasing me with stuff. It was bad. And I could not make videos. I could have done it on the weekends coming up here, or actually I could have just done it out. When I was by myself on summer break and, Christmas break and all that, but I wouldn't have been able to upload as much, because I was thinking about doing it, but I'm I had to upload, constantly, because I know I went through a streak in 2020 where I've only uploaded a couple videos that year. I did make a lot of videos, but not on YouTube, so I didn't upload a lot. I just wasn't thinking about that. I had a lot going on. We had COVID, and I was trying to get stuff done, I was trying to get some stuff done, so, there's that and all that. So it was kind of, so I didn't have a lot of videos going on there. But I guess I could have had more going, or I could have made some videos and uploaded them. But I also didn't have a phone at that time, too, so. Because I was just going through a rough time. I was not wanting changes. I was just I wanted my old life back. It was bad. Things are still not great now, but they're not even close to as bad as they were in Hannibal, But that's kind of the thing, though. That's kind of why, like I said, uploading videos will probably be going behind a little bit, but they shouldn't be too bad. I'll still be making videos. They just probably won't be as constant, I don't know. I'll try to figure out something for you guys, but I can also upload some other videos too, so it should help a little bit, but I don't know. But I do want to, try to get more of them, finished, but to do that, like I said, I have to get everything all straightened out and all, but I can still go into town. I can go into town and I can go into town and or I can video places I've gone to and got food from and all that, and I can upload them later and all. But it's hard to do videos of showcasing food too when people are in the car with me, because I feel like I'm distracted and all that, so. And I've been interrupted in my videos before too. It's kind of a pain, so I don't know, but I'm trying to think if there was anything else I wanted to talk about, because I don't want to make another update video if I don't have to. I'm trying to think here. I don't know if there's really much of anything else. I think I'm gonna try to finish up Luigi's Mansion 3 for you guys too. The problem is though is there. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I was talking about the stuff. So they're up my ass about getting rid of shit, and apparently they don't think I can live on my own. And I'm trying to prove to them that I freaking can. Clearly I'm doing a lot of stuff. I do the cleaning, I do I do laundry, I cook the meals and all that. I don't have a job, but I'm trying to get one and all that. And I'm basically my dad doesn't do a whole lot of anything pretty much. He pretty much just Mama did a lot of stuff in the past, and they still don't have faith in me. And I'm yeah, I don't have a job, but this house would be even more bad in shape if it weren't for that. And yeah, it's not in great shape right now, but it'd be even more shape before. And I don't want to get rid of my stuff because I don't really have a whole lot. I have some stuff up there, I got board games up there and all that, and I got my blankets in my room, and all that. And I have like, my shelves with my movies and games and stuff on there. Actually, my games are pretty much downstairs in my, in my safe. Yeah, I have them in a safe in case, we have a fire or we get robbed, so I kind of have them in there. I'm actually wanting to get a bigger safe because I kind of just want to put all the stuff in there. But the problem is, though, I'm like, I don't know, it's going to be kind of hard to do that, but I don't know, I pretty much have a good chunk of the stuff, that's important in there, but the stuff that's harder to replace, but a lot of movies are not in there and all that, so I don't know, but I do have a good chunk of them in there, I do, but I'm just trying to get things straightened up around the house, but it's kind of hard, so. But yeah, I just don't like how they keep pushing me to get rid of stuff. Now they're not anymore, but they have like brought up a few times, like they brought up the freaking playhouse out there. Yeah, I have a playhouse. I go out there and use my imagination, I don't care. I'm like, just because I'm an adult. A lot of adults, don't do this stuff, but I'm like, I don't care. I'm an adult, I like to use my imagination. Plus, I kind of use that to play some scenes sometimes out, and I use my imagination for like stories and all that. Because I talked about that I, in the future, want to make comics and stuff and all that, and eventually make them cartoons. So I use my imagination. I don't really care. Like I said, I don't care. People get make fun of me. I don't care. I like using my imagination. That's why I have it. I don't know what the heck the Playhouse is either. I don't know if it's a Taco Bell or what. Like, it's kind of weird. I guess I could showcase it in the future. I could. I can go out there and showcase it, but I'll just have to wait. I videoed it before, but I got it in the basement where it was kind of dark in there because it was in the basement and I got put outside because that's where it was at in the past, But I don't know. But that said, though, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. My phone, like I said, it's almost dead. It's almost at 10%, so I'll have to, let things go because it's gonna die here. But that's pretty much all I wanted to tell you guys. That said, though, I'm gonna go ahead and let things go from here. I'll see you all later. Bye bye.